Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and are keeping safe in this crazy period of time still. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Time. I have my coffee here. As you can see, I have a little bit of a different setup because as I was filming this makeup that I did this morning, I had the Ghostbusters, as I'm now calling them, disinfecting the whole entrance of the building again to keep us all safe. But they're making a lot of noise, so I moved the whole filming setup to my terrace. But I don't know, I think it kind of has a bit of a relaxed vibe, so maybe we should just move it here. And on the other hand, I think it also has a bit of the vibe that Ashley Graham has on her podcast. So if you haven't seen her videos on YouTube and everything yet, then go check her out. They're also really, really great with mental health and other topics that she's discussing of things going on in the world. So yeah, she's for me quite an inspirational person. But yeah, the topic that I wanted to discuss today in Coffee Time is routine. So if you want to hear more about this, then grab your cup of coffee, grab your tea, and let's discuss it. So one thing that I've noticed that is quite hard for a lot of people at the moment is during this whole confinement and staying into your homes and everything, is that a lot of people have lost their sense of routine and are not actually really sticking to a routine, and it's creating a lot of chaos, I guess, in a sense. I think the most important thing that you can do during this period of time is stick to a routine. Whether you live alone or whether you live with a family and have children, create a routine, create a plan of things to do in your day-to-day basis. Don't sleep in all day. Doesn't get you anywhere. Get up in the morning as you would do if you were going to work, or if you would bring your kids to school at a decent hour. And get your day going. Do things that you would normally do. Exercise. I know it's difficult to go outside at the moment. You can't. I mean, if you have a dog, I guess you are going outside a little bit. You still can do a little bit of that. But for a lot of people, runners can't go on their daily runs. But you can do exercise in your house. Make time, do stretching, do yoga, do jumping jacks. There's a lot of things on YouTube or other programs and apps and things like that offer exercise programs that you can follow. Get moving, get dancing, do things like that. Make a planning in your day to allow for, 30 minutes, even if it's just that, to get up and moving. But get up at a decent hour. Don't sleep in until 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And I know a lot of people are doing it. I'm not singling out any members of my family. But, I know that's been a trap for a lot of people, that it's like, okay, I'll sleep in now, I'll do things at a later hour, we'll work till later in the evening, we'll get it done later, we'll work till 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock, and then we'll just sleep in. And I think it's creating like a negative spiral for a lot of people. So my best recommendation would be create a healthy routine as you would do for your normal work as well. If you're getting up in the morning at 7 or 8 o'clock, as you would do normally for work, get up now at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and do things that you would normally do. Do your chores, do your things, and create a day-to-day plan of things that you want to achieve and want to do for your day. If you're not able to work at the moment, or you don't have any work per se that you can achieve right now, I'm sure there's other things in your home that you might have time to fix right now, organize right now, improve right now. Or there might be other projects that you finally have time to work on. Whether it's something creative that you've always wanted to work on. If you wanted to do painting or writing or blogging that you've always said, oh, I never had the time to do that, I finally have the time to do it now. Set a certain amount of time in your day to work on something and really set a routine to work on that. If you have children, get up at the time that you would normally get up as your kids would go to school. And I know parents are struggling a lot with homeschooling now, but it's something that I get it's difficult, but try to stick to the normal routine that the kids would stick to for school as well. Stick to the hours of 9 o'clock to whatever, 1 o'clock hours of working, and then have a lunch break and then work again. But I would also say, send your kids to bed at the time that they would normally go to bed, because otherwise you, and if you have a partner, would not have the time to spend together alone. I know that parents in my building here have kids that are going to bed young, really young kids. Are going to bed at 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I'm wondering, how are these parents ever having time alone together as a partner, and I don't believe that's healthy either at the moment, being in confinement, having these kids around you 24/7. So I would really say stick to a routine, set your goals, and try to work out what you're trying to achieve every single day, because otherwise you're falling into a negative spiral, and when things start to go back to normal just now, it's going to be such a shock, I guess, for people to go back again, and find it very hard to adapt, and find it very hard for their kids to adapt, because it's crazy, and everybody's on sugar high, and everybody's on Netflix high, and everybody's lethargic and lying around on the couch all day, watching Netflix all day. It just makes you tired, and people are wondering why they're so tired from not doing anything all day, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy physically, it's not healthy mentally, it's not healthy emotionally. I mean, from the moment everything went on lockdown, for me, I haven't really had any day that I actually slept in. I mean, I have a dog, and I think that's also kept me very much, I guess, in line, in check. I don't know how I would say it, but yeah, she's kept me in a routine, I guess, because she's a dog that has very specific needs. And on one hand, I'm like, okay, I really want to sleep in until 10 o'clock one day, but it's just not physically possible because she has specific needs. And but on the other hand, I'm like, okay, that's the way it is. And on the other hand, it's like, okay, but it's better for my mental and physical health. And even though I don't have written goals every day, I kind of have a plan for things that I want to do every day, and I don't sit on the couch. And that's for sure. I have an afternoon one day or an evening that I just want to sit and watch movies, and I think that's fine, and you can allow yourself to do that, and I don't think that's a problem. You have time now, you can benefit a little bit from it. I'm not saying that's wrong, but to sit all day and do nothing, I don't think that's healthy. So for me, I'm up at 7:30 in the morning already, dog scratching at my door. She's awake. I should be awake. That's her thought. The sun's up. She's like, the sky's awake. I'm awake, so you should be awake. So I'm outside already on a morning walk at like 8 o'clock, 8:15. And there's nobody outside. There's nobody awake. So I'm already getting fresh air, getting some exercise, and it's just very peaceful and quite serene, and really gets my day going, I guess, quite early in the morning. It's fine. On the one hand, I'm like, okay, I really want to sleep in my day. And if it's raining, I mean, I'm really cursing her, but it's fine. But yeah, then we come home and then we have our breakfast, and then I get my day started on whatever I need to do. And if I have to do paperwork or administration or things like that, the things that really require mental capacity things, that's what I do first. And then afterwards I do things that require around the house, because I've obviously just moved into a new house and there's a lot of things that need to be organized, and those are things that are kind of like less mental capacity work, I suppose, but are still things that have to be done, and still goals, I suppose, that have to be achieved, and then work that has to be. That's kind of how my days are going. Every day is kind of ticking on at the moment, but you know, even then, you know, sometimes you have your good day and you can have your emotionally good day or emotionally bad day, and sometimes you're in a mood to do more and sometimes you're in a mood to do less, and it can happen. But I would say just really focus on setting a routine and setting up what you want to achieve, but really get proactive about doing something with your days. Sitting around doing nothing gets you absolutely nowhere. It makes you tired. It will just start to emotionally drain you. So that's my best advice for the moment. I think that was pretty clear. But I think that's been the problem for a lot of people, that it's like, okay, it's such a point of uncertainty, and it's such a point of like, okay, is it kind of like the first week has been kind of like a holiday, and now it's like, okay, how long is this going to drag on for, and how much Netflix can we watch? But I think a lot of people just need to get kind of like that kick of, okay, get out of that rut and now start doing things, because okay, it's dragging on for more than a week, it's dragging on for more than 2 weeks, and I think Spain was, of course, like Italy and other countries, have been on lockdown for a lot longer than, say, Holland or the UK have been. So for those people, I would say start getting into your routine now, because it's going to drag on for longer than a week, longer than 2 weeks. So get proactive about what you're doing and make the most of it, because it is an unfortunate situation, but you are gonna have to make the most of it. We're all in this together. That was my advice for today. Please, everybody, be safe, stay inside. I can't say it enough times, genuinely. I hope you're all staying well with your families. I know it's a difficult time for everybody. With a little positivity, we'll all get through it, and in the end, everybody. It's not going to be an everlasting thing, but so yeah, that was coffee time for today, and yeah, everybody stay safe, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the red button down below to keep up to date with all of my videos, and I hope to see you all in the next coffee time. So take care, guys. Bye.